Welcome to the program. I'm running a little behind today. You have to excuse me. It is my birthday celebration day. My birthday, as we knew, was on Wednesday. We did the family thing on Wednesday. Got a machete from my son, so that was all awesome. But today is my day and my night with my lady, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. It's always a good time when I'm able to get to spend some quality time with the missus. And I'm really looking forward to it. But that also means I have a very busy day ahead of me, and I'm working on a condensed schedule. So when that is the case, I'm going to probably zip through the Livin Life N Style Daily Travel Update. That's right. That is the time. It is the Livin Life N Style Daily Travel Update. Today is March 21st, 2025. We actually have some big news today. First, I'm going to kick it all off with the weather. Hold on, I got to bring up the screen here. There it is. We're going to kick it off with the weather today. Where's my weather? I had it up here. All right, there we go. Let's have a number of things going on, so I didn't get all my normal preparations done in advance. Shame on me. Shame on me. Ooh, we got some action on the screen today for the weather. Our weather today is going to be in the amazing city of Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is a amazing historical city, the capital of Portugal. It looks like it's going to be a very rainy day in Portugal and in moving into Spain today. Lisbon right there in the middle. Yeah, so what does the weather report say? Hola from Lisbon, Portugal. Today's Livin Life N Style Daily Travel Update takes us to the vibrant Portuguese capital to see how they are doing compared to right here at home in Kansas City. So, Lisbon, Portugal today on March 21st. If you're headed that direction, you can expect it to be a mild and pleasant day with sunshine. Highs will reach around 59 degrees, and the lows will be around 46 degrees. And there's a slight chance of rain showers. It looks like there's more than just a slight chance. Looks like there's a pretty good chance of showers if you're going to be in Lisbon proper this afternoon and into the evening. The 7-day forecast for Lisbon, basically, like I said today, mostly high, 59 degrees, low of 46. Tomorrow, a high near 54. Sunday, 52. And overcast Monday, 55 and partly sunny. Sunny on Tuesday, gets to 57. Wednesday, it's at 59. And we break the 60s on Thursday of next week in Portugal, in Lisbon, Portugal. Comparing that to Kansas City, today we're only going to get to 52. We're going to have cloudy skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow it gets a little warmer. 66 degrees and 51. Day after that, Sunday, 65 and 42. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs near 68. We're reaching that 70 mark with a low of 45. This Tuesday, we're going to get to 71. And we're going to hover right around that area, 71 and 48, 69 and 49, 72 and 52, all the way through Thursday. We are really hitting our spring warming trend here in Kansas City. And Lisbon offers a mild spring weather with sunshine. Obviously, a chance of rain when you live on the coast like that. So that does it for the weather report for today, March 21st, 2025. We do have big news that we need to touch on today because of this. From CNBC, London's Heathrow Airport closes after major fire, sparking nearby global travel chaos. Yeah, basically, I mean, Heathrow Airport is one of the gateways into Europe if you're flying into Europe, right? I mean, that's just how it is. Many, many flights, if you're going transatlantic from the United States to Europe, you're going to go through Heathrow. There are a few big ones: Heathrow, Barcelona, Rome. Those three probably get the lion's share of the transatlantic flights. So this is going to cause a huge dilemma. Let's see here. London's Heathrow Airport. Yeah, you can see there's a big fire at the power substation that powers the airport. London's Heathrow Airport closed on Friday after a fire at a nearby electrical substation caused a power outage, snarling travel. Oh, I should expand this screen here for you guys. Hold on. Got to do the zoom in. Every time I go to a new site, I have to do the zoom in. The ones I see all the time, they stay zoomed in. London's Heathrow Airport closed on Friday after a fire at a nearby electrical substation caused a power outage, snarling travel for tens of thousands of passengers planning to fly in and out of Europe's busiest airport. A post on Heathrow's airport's X account said the airport will be closed until 11:59 local time on Friday. That's basically midnight, folks, for those who aren't, up to snuff on the times. The airport said it would provide an update when more information on the resumption of operations is available, according to Reuters on Friday afternoon. More than 600 flights were canceled in and out of the airport, according to the flight tracking site FlightAware as of Friday morning, upending travel at the major hub and connecting airport. London's Metropolitan Police said that while there was, quote, no indication of foul play, end quote, the counterterrorism division would now lead the investigation into the fire. Given the location of the substation and the impact of this incident has had on critical national infrastructure, the Met's Counterterrorism Command is now leading inquiries, the force said in a post on X. Quote, this is due to the specialist resources and capabilities within that command that can assist in progressing this investigation at pace to minimize disruption and identify the cause, end quote. It was a catastrophic fire. British Airways was the most affected airline, with over half of its Friday schedule canceled. Quote, Heathrow is experiencing a significant power outage across the airport. Whilst fire crews are responding to the incident, we do not have clarity on when power may be reliably restored, end quote, a Heathrow spokesperson said. We expect significant disruption over the coming days, and passengers should not travel to the airport under any circumstances until the airport reopens, end quote, the spokesperson said. The airline said it would offer flexible options for rebooking to passengers set to travel to or from Heathrow on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. European travel and leisure stocks fell on the news. U.S. operators, including Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and United Airlines, were also down. Ed Miliband, UK Energy Minister, described the fire as catastrophic, according to Reuters, and adding that the airport's backup generator had been affected by the blaze. Speaking to ITV's Good Morning Britain, Miliband said the National Grid told him, quote, "It's like a fire they've never kind of quite seen anything like the scale of what's happened before." That sentence made like literally no sense, but we're moving on. According to a post, that was according to a post by the program on X. Miliband added that the National Grid was trying to use another backup system to restore power to the airport. Power cuts also affected about 16,000 homes around the airport as of 8 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Electrical supply was restored to all but around 4,900, according to the UK energy company, Scottish and Southern Electricity Networks. Canceled and diverted flights. More than 120 flights were already in the air when the closure was announced and were diverted or returned to their originating airports, including according to Flight Radar 24. The flight tracking site said 679 flights are scheduled to land and 678 flights are scheduled to take off from Heathrow on Friday. Some 145,000 passengers could be affected by the closure, according to aviation data from Cirium. Airlines around the world due to operate flights into and out of Heathrow and told passengers to stay home. As the fire appears to be outside of the airline's control, they may not be required to cover compensation, according to a note issued by Citi on Friday. It makes Heathrow look quite vulnerable. Heathrow Airport has an estimated 1,300 takeoffs and landings at the airport per day, according to its website. It handled a record 83.9 million passengers last year, a near 6% increase from 2023. Speaking to Good Morning Britain, Miliband said on Friday, quote, "We've got to understand why this happened, and we've got to work out what the lessons are for the resilience of our infrastructure." He said the National Grid is looking at whether there is, quote, "sufficient resilience," end quote, in place at the airport, given that the fire also affected a backup generator. It makes Heathrow look quite vulnerable, and therefore we've got to learn lessons about not just Heathrow, but how we protect our major infrastructures, Miliband said. Willie Walsh, CEO of the International Airport Transport Association, IATA, I thought it was a travel agency thing, IATA. Anyway, maybe it's a different IATA. Criticized Heathrow Airport for being totally dependent on a single power source without an alternative, in an online statement describing it as a total planning failure by the airport. Walsh questioned who would cover the costs of the resulting travel disruptions, saying, "We must find a fairer allocation of passenger care costs than airlines alone picking up the tab when infrastructure fails. Until that happens, Heathrow has very little incentive to improve." Very wide implications. Anita Mendirata, a travel and tourism advisor and founder of consultancy AM&A, can describe the implications of the fire and closure of the airport as, quote, "very wide." Quote, "What we need to take into account is over and above passenger traffic. Over 4,000 tons of cargo go through Heathrow every single day," she told CNBC's Squawk Box Europe. More than 1.4 million tons of cargo flew in and out of Heathrow in 2023, according to a post. My screen moved. According to a post on the airport's website, with 90% of goods transported in the hold of passenger aircraft. Airport officials said they will update travelers when more information on the resumption of operations is available. Travelers can check Heathrow Airport's website or social media platforms, including X, for the latest information. Okay, that is a huge problem if you're headed to Europe or trying to get home from Europe. Obviously, anybody traveling within Europe, obviously also a problem. I mean, we're talking about, it's a big deal. Heathrow is a huge hub. It would be like Midway, or not Midway, but O'Hare. Would be like Atlanta going down here in the States. One of the New York City airports going down, JFK, LaGuardia. It'd be something like that. That's how big Heathrow is. And actually, it's probably bigger than some of those. Heathrow's huge, and it going out of service for a day is going to cause huge problems for lots of people. So that is the headline news in the travel industry today. But now on to something a little more fun, a little more inspiring. Why was Lisbon our place of the day? Well, because we have found this article from islands.com. Portugal's wildly underrated coastal city offers sandy shores, local flair, and sun-kissed streets. That's right, we're talking about Lisbon. Portugal isn't exactly a secret when it comes to beloved travel destinations. The country is one of the most popular tourist hubs in the world and has been for some time. From Portugal's breathtaking beaches to its wondrous capital, Lisbon, an iconic foodie paradise, it's not tough to come up with reasons as to what makes this Iberian gem so special. But we aren't necessarily talking about just Lisbon. When thinking about a possible trip to Portugal, it's easy for travelers to fall into the trap of only deciding between Lisbon and Porto, the country's two largest cities. And those two cities get a lot of cruise traffic. As incredible as these spots are, Portugal is filled with so many other places that are often overlooked and frankly less crowded. Places like Olhão. I think that's how you say that. Like Bilbao, Olhão. That's what I'm going with. As a coastal town in the Algarve region of southern Portugal with a population of roughly 44,000, Olhão stands out at not only as an underrated tourist destination, but also a bustling port. This city offers scenic sandy views, charming shoreside flair, delicious seafood, a vibrant and historic old town, easy access to a series of beautiful islands, and an opportunity to see some of the less touristy aspects of the country. Olhão offers an authentic Portuguese experience. The cobbled streets of Olhão's old town, along with some of its gorgeous and colorful historic architecture, should act as a focal point for your trip into town. The city's prominent church, Igreja Matriz de Nossa Senhora do Rosario, I tried, I bet I'm pretty close, with its beautiful whitewashed walls and storied history that dates back to the 17th century, serves as one of the city's most well-known landmarks. For a fee of just €1, as of this writing, visitors can walk up the bell tower for a spectacular view of Olhão. Olhão's fish port is the biggest in the Algarve region, helping the city differentiate itself from some of the neighboring touristy resort areas. Naturally, this means an abundance of incredible seafood and a thriving market scene, which is located right under twin red brick buildings that beautifully contrast the sun-kissed cobbled streets and help reflect the region's Moorish roots. While Olhão itself may not boast its own beaches, you should still pack your swimsuit and sunscreen, as the city is very close to scenic sandbar islands like Culatra, sorry, read that wrong, like Culatra and Armona, which is home to its own beach, along with the famous white sands of Fuseta Beach. The two islands help make up the iconic Ria Formosa and are just 20 to 30-minute ferry rides away, with one-way tickets costing only a couple of euros. Trips when traveling to Olhão, Portugal. Olhão, and it might be just Olhão. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't have a pronunciation guide in front of me for all these things. I should probably maybe use Google or something. It could probably help me with these. Anyway, Olhão is about 3.5 hours away from Lisbon by train or bus. If you happen to be partying it up in Spain before hopping over to Portugal, it's a similar distance between Olhão and Sevilla, a city Rick Steves dubbed a perpetual siesta. My brother went and did international studies in Sevilla. He says it was some of the best times of his life and one of the best experiences of his life. And from all accounts, it is a beautiful place and very charming and accommodating people. If you're eager to fly into Portugal but want to stay away from the capital, Faro International Airport is a convenient choice as it has numerous direct flights from many major European hubs, and it's only a 20-minute drive from Olhão. The Algarve region, like the rest of the country, gets very busy during the summer months. If you want to try and dodge the crowds, considering heading to Olhão during autumn, when the weather is a little bit cooler and the throngs of travelers are a little less dense. For hotels in the city, prices vary greatly. On the lower end, you can expect to pay between 50 and 70 euro a night. After you're done swimming around Armona and exploring Olhão, be sure to check out the blah, 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 blah. There's apparently a seaside village known for its pristine beaches and fresh octopus, if that's your sort of thing. But we're not talking about that today. We just wanted to talk about Olhão, or however you say it. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to start doing that now for these words that these places I can't pronounce properly. It's not that I can't pronounce them. I'm quite certain I can pronounce them. I just need to know what the proper pronunciation would be. I hate saying words wrong. It drives me nuts. It really does. It's like a pet peeve of mine. So, with that being said, we got a couple more articles here. We're going to zip through these real quick because these aren't that long. First up, I really love this idea, and like it was starting to get really popular last year, and then all of the companies that were going to try to do this, they went bankrupt. Or they may not have gone bankrupt, but they weren't unable to complete their offering of limitless cruising, or basically living on a cruise ship. So Villa Vie Residences wants to sell your clients limitless cruising for life. I'm just telling you, I've got a few more years with the kid in the house, and once he's out, this is a viable option for me and the wife. I know people think I'm full of it, but I'm serious. We might do this. Now, this is from our good friend, James Shillinglaw. James, one of these days, I'm just going to have you on the show because I'm always reading your stuff, and it's good. So I always appreciate the different things that I don't normally get to see. So from James Shillinglaw this morning, we're not exactly sure, but this company just might be the last survivor of a spate of ventures offering long-term residential cruising, minus the world residences at sea, of course. Villa Vie Residences, a leader in what it is calling residential cruising, introduces Unleashed Endless Horizons, offering an all-inclusive forever cruise, providing the ultimate way to live and explore. Villa Vie Residences uses a ship built in 1993 that has been variously known as Braemar, Crown Dynasty, Cunard Crown Dynasty, Crown Majesty, and Norwegian Dynasty. For a one-time payment of, yes, you read that right, folks, $399,999. I don't know why they couldn't just bump it up that one more dollar. Just go ahead and say 400 grand. We could have written it in the article as a $, 400, and a K. It would have been shorter. Anyway, I digress. That's for single occupancy. For double occupancy, it's $699,999. Once again, we couldn't have just made it a clean 700K. Whatever. And we understand that's commissionable, but correct us if we're wrong. Yeah, by the way, anybody who wants to, I'm happy to help you out with those arrangements. Anybody out there, if you want the endless cruise, I'm on board. I'm here to help you with that. Individuals can retire into a life of limitless adventure, cultural immersion, and luxury. The Unleashed program covers not only meals, accommodations, housekeeping, laundry, and high speed internet, but also premium onboard services like alcohol, spa treatments, and medical visits. That's freaking awesome. Unleashed Endless Horizons is designed for those who want their retirement years to be filled with new experiences and personal growth without the stress of inflation or hidden costs by combining a permanent cruise right with an all inclusive onboard offering. Yeah, this is awesome. Villa Vie Residences ensures that residents enjoy a guaranteed outside cabin and full access to all amenities on board at no additional charge. This includes everything from medical checkups and spa treatments to nail and hair appointments and even refreshing pina coladas. Dude, I mean, I mean, if this is for a lifetime, one-time payment for a life of limitless adventure, $700,000 for the rest of your life. You'd have your housing, your food, your drinks, your internet. I mean, you'd have basically almost everything you needed for the rest of your life for one payment of $700,000. I mean, we're talking about like buying my house twice. That's what it is. That's not bad. Honestly. For retirement, I need to talk to my dad about this. He might save some money. At Villa Vie Residences, we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in cruise retirement, and our latest program is the ultimate way to secure the best life for the rest of your life, said Mikhail Peterson, founder and chairman of Villa Vie Residences. We've redefined retirement to perfection. No stress, no worries, just endless enjoyment and adventure. The Villa Vie Odyssey is currently finishing up its South American segment and will transit the Panama Canal this spring. This summer, it will travel up the west coast of the U.S. for an extended Alaska season before heading to Japan. Our one-of-a-kind offering redefines retirement with an all-inclusive lifestyle like no other, said Kathy Villalba, Kathy Villalba, CEO of Villa Vie Residences. Quote, imagine leaving behind traffic, stress, and the daily grind to embark on a seamless journey with a community of like-minded explorers, all for one transparent, affordable upfront cost. Villa Vie will host its U.S. inaugural and press events at Catalina Island on June 18th, 2025. For details, contact media, blah, blah, blah. Contact villavieresidences.com. I got to look into this. We're going to check that out a little bit later. All right. I'm dead serious. This is a very much a possible, very much a possible retirement plan for me and the wife. All right, the last thing of the day, MSC Cruises, MSC Virtuosa will get dirty dancing, baby. We remember nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. James, once again, James, I mean, like, James, are you overworked? I think you might be. I mean, you are pumping out content, baby. MSC Virtuosa is set to have brand new entertainment offerings this summer with new concepts added to its already impressive lineup, all while sailing to breathtaking destinations like the Norwegian fjords, and the Northern Pearls cities, the Canary Islands, and the Atlantic coast of Europe from the ship's home port in Southampton, England. The headline act to the new lineup is Dirty Dancing in Concert, a live-to-film concert experience that takes the beloved Lionsgate film to another level, combining a live band, sensational singers, and talented dancers, bringing the screen of the iconic movie to life. I want to see this. I just want to point that out now. I want to see this show. I love Dirty Dancing. I'm not even like a big Dirty Dancing fan, but it's good, dude. It's classic. It's 80s. It's my childhood. It's member berries, man. It's what it's about. It's member berries. Debuting on July 10th, 2025, just in time for the European summer cruise vacation season, MSC Virtuosa will be the only place in the region to see the live-to-film concert at sea and will join MSC Cruises' recently announced introduction of the live film to concert in the Caribbean aboard MSC World America. Me and the wife are going to be considering. They have my host agency is going to be having their conference on MSC World America. The prices are pretty damn good, and now I would be able to get to see Dirty Dancing in concert while on a business trip. We're gonna have to figure some things out. Guests will have multiple chances to enjoy Dirty Dancing in concert during each sailing, including a matinee on sea days. The 90-minute live-to-film concert features a full band, talented singers, and dancers performing in sync with the iconic movie. The experience culminates in a high-energy finale where guests will be invited to join the celebration and sing along at a Dirty Dancing in concert themed after party that will keep the excitement going long into the night. In addition to Dirty Dancing in concert, guests can expect 2 other shows in the main theater: Songbook ABBA, featuring the greatest hits of the global phenomenon ABBA, which I still yet to understand why it's a global phenomenon, but it is. People love them some ABBA. Brought to life by an incredible theater cast, and Star Walker, highlighting the classic music of the legendary Michael Jackson with iconic songs and unforgettable dance moves performed by a talented cast. Well, that'll be good. I'm definitely in for that as well because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. It was my first piece of musical media I ever bought was the tape of Thriller. I bought it as a fundraiser for my next door neighbor. And I was like, Mom, I want the Thriller album. And we got it. And I loved it because, anyway. Let's see here. Quote, providing an impressive array of spectacular entertainment options for every type of guest around the clock is key to creating an unforgettable cruise experience, said Steve Letham, Vice President of Entertainment at MSC Cruises. MSC Virtuosa is an incredible platform for pushing the boundaries of entertainment at sea. We're thrilled to introduce brand new daytime and evening headline events that will leave our guests in awe. We're particularly excited about the premiere of Dirty Dancing in concert, Hall of Fame, and our newest Carousel Productions Cirque shows, which will both debut this summer in the theater. End quote. MSC Virtuosa's new entertainment highlights include Dirty Dancing in Concert, a live-to-film concert experience of the classic Lionsgate film brought to life with singers, dancers, and musicians for a truly unforgettable experience. Hall of Fame, debuting on MSC World America, MSC Virtuosa will be the next ship to feature this thrilling live concert, celebrating pop legends with iconic music and unforgettable moments that are sure to lift the spirits and create lasting memories, designed by the amazing creative team at Only Child Productions, famous for working creatively with Kylie Minogue, Netflix, and Vogue magazine. Carousel Lounge shows. The Carousel Lounge will feature 2 brand new Cirque aerial shows, one launching in June 2025 and the other in the autumn. Production is underway with the official names to be decided by families and kids on board and will be revealed soon. Daytime activities, innovative sports, games, and entertainment for guests of all ages to enjoy. The MSC Street Theater, delivering surprise pop-up performances from world-class entertainers throughout the ship, including poolside, bars, restaurants, and the vibrant promenade. Kids and family entertainment, game shows, parties, technology-driven experiences, and quizzes promise unforgettable moments. Lego experiences. Families can take part in a Lego family game show where parents and children come together to compete in an exhilarating timed team challenge using colorful bricks. Plus, enjoy a Lego family parade on board featuring Lego walkabouts that will march through various locations across the ship, designed to entertain children of all ages. I sometimes think that when they say children of all ages, they're including me in that grouping. I'm pretty sure my wife would say they're including me in that grouping. So it's fine. It's fine. It's probably true too. So we will just go with that. All right, guys. Like I said, I was going to wrap it up a little quick today because I've got lots going on so that I can get to some quality time with the wife later this evening. And hopefully, if things go well, it'll start early this afternoon. So I'm going to let you go. This has been the Livin Life N Style daily travel update for March 21st, 2025. If you are looking for any travel needs, to fill any travel needs, call Livin Life N Style Travel. You can reach them at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at www.livinlifenstyle.com. That is spelled LIVINLIFENSTYLE.com. Give them a call. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with everything and growing the channel and increasing the reach so we can get more people to join us on some of these great trips. All right, guys, have a great Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. I will see you here on Monday at 11 a.m. for another Livin Life N Style daily travel update. Be good, people.